Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Marion County Children's Services Agency podcast. I'm Elizabeth Moore, the Foster Care and Community Engagement Coordinator. It is still May, and we are still celebrating National Foster Care Month. And here with me, kind of virtually here with me today is Devin. Devin, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Devin Durain, and I am a foster parent here in Marion County.
All right. So do you want to give any sort of information as to like what you guys do outside of foster parenting?
Yeah, my wife, Crystal, she is a teacher for an elementary school here within Marion City. And I actually began working at the Heart of Ohio Homeless Shelter on June 1st as the director of social work there.
Yeah, congratulations. You just graduated and everything. So that's awesome. Well, thanks for being on. So we are obviously still talking about foster parenting, and there's a great need for foster parents out there. Just to throw out a few statistics, one of the things that I recently just did the math on is we have 7 kids that are waiting on forever families, and of those 7 kids, 6 of them are teenagers. Now that means these kids have not currently been matched with someone, so we do have more kids that are still waiting for adoption, but they're already matched. They're already in their hopeful forever homes. We're just kind of waiting on court dates there. So foster parenting is kind of that step towards adoption also for a lot of people. And I think we'll probably end up talking about that maybe. And Devin and Crystal were just featured on Marion Made. So if you get a chance, you want to check out their article, I'll go ahead and also put a link to that in the description. But let's go ahead and get started. So Devin, what would you say is your family type?
So currently right now we have 3 biological sons, 9, 6, and 4. And we also have 2 foster children staying with us, 11 and 6 as well.
Okay. So here's a off-script question, because I didn't say this, but I just now am wondering this. How many foster kids have you guys had in your home?
We have been doing this now for 7 years, and to this date we have taken in 16 children.
16. All right. So that was going to be my next question, is how long have you been fostering? So you're already a step ahead of me. Why did you guys choose to be foster parents?
Originally, we were in this for adoption only. We could not get pregnant, and so we thought, okay, let's try and adopt a child. And through the pre-service training classes, our instructor said something within, I think it was the 4th class or 5th class, that really struck us and made us start thinking about the impact that we could make in just one child's life, or the impact we could make in multiple children's life through foster care. So we went home after that class that night and really started discussing, the impacts that we could make in multiple children's lives, as well as the family structure lives that go beyond just the children we service. And from that, we have successfully had some great relationships with some of the biological parents that while we were taking care of their children. And that has been something that is rewarding in itself, because it's kind of a bonus feature that we didn't really sign up for at the beginning.
Yeah, that wasn't maybe what you had in mind, but that is honestly probably just as important. But like you said, in some cases, not necessarily more important, but sometimes more important, just because you're having a bigger impact now too. So we love to see that. We love to see those families that are fostering the whole family, basically. So do you have any, here's already, okay, so normally at the end, I asked you earlier, do you watch my podcast? And normally I ask an unscripted question, but here's one for you. Do you have a story that you could share about, maybe like having those familial relationships with not just the kids, but the families?
Yeah, at one point we were taking care of 3 sisters at one time, and through the impact that we were making in their lives, the mother of the 3 sisters was really interested and really encouraged by seeing her children doing well in school. Their grades started going up. Social emotional skills and behaviors were also increasing. And so during the times that we would see and interact during visitation time, mom really wanted to start getting to know what we were doing at home so that she could maybe prepare her home as well, so that as the transition started to happen of them going home and being reunified, she could try and keep that positive momentum going and that encouragement for the children as well. And to this day, we still have a relationship with mom, and we still get texts, phone calls. She's popped in a couple of times unexpected, but it was, that's the kind of relationship that her and us fostered together. Is that she knows that we felt close enough and like a family with the kids and herself that she could do something like that.
Yeah, so I guess I'll give like a little statement when it comes to that is, especially if anyone is watching and listening and considering being a foster parent, you guys are doing things that are above and beyond expectation, which is phenomenal. Obviously, we love to see that. But if you're someone who's like, I just am not sure yet that I'm there, that's okay too. And, you know, that's, like I said, that's a kind of above and beyond that expectation. But we love to see those relationships because yes, like the better relationship our foster families and bio families have, the better it is for the kids in the long run. So what has helped you guys be a successful foster family?
I would honestly say just our support network, and that goes beyond, you know, blood related family. We have phenomenal church friends and family from there. Our caseworkers, the children's caseworkers there at Children's Services, and the way that they are always ready and willing to kind of jump in and help out on a whim's notice, whether it be because we've had something major happen. And so we need support from the agency to help navigate through those times with the children, or maybe it's with us. And then also just, you know, those family that we have gained through doing foster care and other foster parents within our network, they have been a lifeline for us when we have went through certain scenarios and we haven't experienced it before, but maybe we can reach out to our friends who have went through something similar, and they have a lot of great advice for us as to how to navigate through those hard and good times too.
Awesome. Yeah, I feel like everyone has given very similar answers to that. I think the main key, again, if you're someone who's considering fostering, is to not underestimate your support network, however that might look, right?
Yeah.
What is some advice that you would give to a family who might be out there thinking about becoming a foster family?
The biggest thing is, whether it's you by yourself or whether it's you and a spouse, really have those deep conversations with the people that matter most to you, because it's going to take a family, it's going to take a network to really be great at doing what you're doing. And also just remembering that this is something, these are children that just need some extra love, some extra attention. And if that's something that you can provide, just some love and attention, and you've got a great support network around you, then by all means, I mean, the first step is just reaching out to Children's Services and starting the conversation. It doesn't have to be a solid yes or no right then and there. Also, going through the pre-service training classes, there's so much information given to you, and you're not signing a contract by going through those classes. You're educating yourself, and even if you don't end up becoming a foster parent, you can relate to other foster parents and maybe reach out and provide support in a different way rather than taking a child in your home through foster care. So there's multiple ways to be involved within this foster parent network. And so I would just encourage, take that first step of having a conversation.
Awesome. Do you have anything else that you want to add, or anything else you want to share with anyone who might be watching?
I would just say, again, reiterate the fact of, if this is something that has been on your heart, or by seeing articles, watching podcasts, speaking to friends who are foster parents, there is no perfect way that a foster parent family looks like. It can be a single person that wants to give some love to children within our community. It can be a whole family that has a lot of love to give to children within our community. So don't be afraid to just start asking and you know, really having the conversation between you two or yourself.
Having a conversation with yourself about becoming a foster family.
Hey, sometimes that's the best therapeutic thing that people need.
That's right. Hey, if you find yourself wanting to speak with someone other than just yourself, my contact information will be down below. I'll also put it in the description. That's what I'm here for. If you have any questions when it comes to becoming a foster family, what that looks like, some of the support systems that are out there, whether they're formal, informal, or just want to kind of maybe sign up for pre-service and get some of that training and everything, by all means, get in touch with me. Normally, this is when I ask the question and then I do the wrap up and then I let you answer the question. We've already kind of touched on that. So I'm all flustered. I don't know where I'm going. But Thank you for watching. Thank you for celebrating National Foster Care Month. Thanks for being on, Devin. I really appreciate you. And as always, have a great week.
Thank you.